The EIDL grant is supposed to open at midnight on January 17th. I mean, there's hundreds of articles saying expected to open January 17th. But is this really going to happen? I've been looking into this and something just doesn't seem right to me. For those who aren't aware, the EIDL grant is back, and it's back for a second time, and it's actually going to be $10,000 this time. The first time around, we thought it was going to be $10,000, but then they scaled it back to $1,000 per employee. But for those who qualify this time through requirements of drops in revenue, through the area you live in, the size of your company, certain requirements, you will be able to receive a $10,000 completely free grant, or the difference between the grant you received the first time around and $10,000. If you received $1,000 the first time, you can receive an additional $9,000 to complete that full $10,000 grant, potentially as long as you hit the other criteria. I have other videos on that I'll link in case you're interested in the exact criteria, so I'm not repeating myself on every single video. So I've been at the office all day today preparing for a huge week of stimulus in the next week. I mean, we have the EIDL grant that's set to open at midnight tonight, and I'm just trying to figure out everything I can surrounding this grant. So I'm prepared so I can make you prepared. We have the Paycheck Protection Round 2 that's opening on Tuesday, which you should pre-apply for if you haven't applied yet. If you can apply for the EIDL grant, you can likely get the PPP Round 2 forgivable loan. There's a link in my description where you can start that application process online. So I absolutely recommend you do that right now if you haven't already. And then this evening, like I said, I've been trying to gather everything I can on the EIDL grant, and I just keep getting this gut feeling that is just not going to happen tomorrow. I mean, I hope I'm wrong here, but let me show you what I'm looking at. Let me pull it over to my computer screen here. So first we have the EIDL grant application portal where we applied for the grant the first time around, and you also apply for the loan here. The first time you applied for the loan, you check a box that says, hey, I want to also be considered for the grant, and then you just get the grant deposited into your account. So looking at this portal, there isn't a new portal as of right now. So let me cut over. This is the grant portal, and we get this notification that says this application portal is for COVID-19 EIDL loan requests only. If you're seeking to apply for the new targeted EIDL advance grant, please visit this link. Okay, so it seems like they're on top of it. Let's visit this link. That link directs us to here, where it says coronavirus relief options. Okay, so we're looking around on this page. We have a few relief options. Gives us, some information up here. We've got the Paycheck Protection Program, the EIDL, doesn't say loan or grant. We have the closed venue grant program, a few other programs, nothing specifically about the grant, but then we click here, click learn more on the EIDL, expecting to get more on this grant program. Let this load for a second. Okay, so we're on this page, COVID-19 Economic Injury Disaster Loans. Okay, first thing we see, EIDL Advance, no longer available. Okay, apply here, but this is for the loan. All right, this is getting weirder and weirder. Frequently asked questions about the loan. Bunch of information on the loan. Says EIDL Advance is forgivable right there. Again, apply here for the loan. EIDL Advance, no longer available. And it talks about the advance the first time around, gives no dates, no links to portals, absolutely nothing for the second round of grants. On the page that says, go to this page for more information on the grants. So, I mean, literally nothing. Okay, so then I thought, all right, what if I go to the SBA homepage and see, this is supposed to come out in the morning, or at some time after midnight on the 17th, it's probably on their front page because it's going to be the big thing of the day. So we go to the front page. If you remember the grant the first time around, there was a big tag on top here that said like, apply for the grant here. We look at this page, there's nothing on the EIDL grant, not a single mention, not a here's what to expect, here's what to have prepared, zero. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, this seems so off to me. Is there anything else that I can look at that, potentially has something to do with the SBA and the EIDL grant? And then I remember, okay, I've signed up for the SBA's email alerts, both at the state level and the federal level. Let me check to see which emails they sent me, because they send you emails based on all their new programs. So I'm looking through my email. There's several emails for the PPP round 2, which starts on Tuesday. I mean, like 6, 7 emails in the last couple weeks. There's emails for some virtual seminars they've offered. There's emails for the shuttered venue grant. Not a single email for the EIDL grant round 2. Not even a mention in other emails. I mean, this just seems so off to me. Like, you know what this feels like? This feels just like, you're like texting your crush or something, and then she just ghosts you, and you're just left sitting there like, did she die? Did I say something weird? Do I smell bad? Like, what's going on here? It's just radio silence with this EIDL grant. So all I can say right now is I hope that they're pulling an all-nighter and they're going to come through sometime after midnight and say, here's the portal, go ahead and apply, and then I'll be able to report to you and go through the application and make sure you know how to do it. I don't know. Either way, make sure you're subscribed and have your notifications set to all. Click that bell and click all so I can let you know as soon as we know what's going on here. So I don't know. So I'd just like to thank you for watching, and I hope you have a profitable night.